Alright guys, next day, much brighter out here. Just to let you know, last night I took the plastic cover that covers that pipe. Some of the bolts did not want to come out, so I left them overnight soaking in penetrating oil. This one is for the cover, that one is for the cover. This one over here looks like somebody worked on it. It snapped, and not a big deal because the new one is gonna have its new hole. I'll try to find a bolt for it. But back here I left those soaking in oil, penetrating oil as well. This is not factory, so somebody has worked on this before, and this is basically where we left off. So let's work on this. Let's see how the bottom is looking very soon. Loose. Just work on that one right there. Take those clamps out and take them apart. Alright, just showing you guys a little bit of progress here. The pipe came out. Pipe was like frozen in there. Try to wedge in here to pry against this pipe, like a pry bar or something. Pry it out and it will come off. As you can see on the top, this guy has come off. I checked the new parts, and this side pipe comes with on the new one. Everything comes with, so that was frozen in. So what I did was I cut it, and it's ready to go. And don't forget to wear eyeglasses, goggles, something to protect your eyes. This guy is out. The lovely smell of gasoline. Just play with it until it comes out. There's the vent. Take this out. These are the 3 bolts that hold it to the body. This one I had to chisel off because it was just so rusted that it wouldn't come off. The other ones did give me a bit of a challenge as well. So this is out. I had to take this whole part out because I had to chisel it out. But nonetheless, I win. Don't take this out too far out. You do have a drain here for any spillage for gasoline to go back into the tank. This is just the cap release, the cover release. The cap is inside of the car, and the little notch that goes in there is actually hanging in there, so I just have to put it back. This is the part that is frozen in, and we're gonna just put everything together very soon, so stay tuned. I'll take you through the process of putting it back together. I didn't really film that much about the removal of this because there's really not much to it. Just 3 bolts. One of them gave me a challenge, and then of course take the hoses out, get a new clamp, put it together. So we have here the replacement part. Just putting them side by side to see what we have going on here. They're both identical. This is an aftermarket replacement. This is what I told you guys before in the previous clip. It comes with the hose that I chopped off here. It comes with a tube, and the rest is just identical. It comes with the screws, so don't feel bad if you have to snap these off or whatever you gotta do to take these off. Those were not easy to take out, to be honest with you. So let's get started with putting it all back. Alright, let's feed this through. We're gonna have to fit it through the bottom. I have to fight with the sway bar. Okay. I put the gasket on. It's not lined up. All right. This set came with bolts. Let's take this out. Okay. Perfect. You can reuse the old one if you want, but I didn't see no issues with this, the old one, but this one is okay. Screwdriver somewhere here. Alright, so good. It grabbed. Gonna put 2 of them. Alright, this one grabbed as well. Alright, this one is for the gas cap strap. Let's take you to the bottom part. Let's check down here. Alright, I'm gonna line it up, show you the outcome of it. This goes back. There's a hose that comes in between these two. I'm gonna work on that as well and show you. Save this metal piece. Okay. That fell. Let me get you that hose. I'm having a bit of difficulty taking this new hose out of the assembly so I can put it in pieces. Alright, so and take the oil strap out of this one. And if you see that everything is rusty here, guys, just put new clamps. It wouldn't hurt. It will actually just be completely horrible if all of a sudden you get an evap code because you have gases coming out of a hose due to a broken clamp or something like that. So alright guys, so just in case that you heard what I said before about starting from the top to the bottom, yeah, this is a disclaimer with that. Do not put the bolt on the pillar neck on the body side all the way in, because you have to fiddle with it at the bottom to line it up with the fuel tank. So I have to go to the bottom. I'll show you what I did. I'm just gonna put this in so it doesn't fall down. Alright, there is a cover that comes over it. I have it in the trunk, but I have to put the hose in here. Let me put a clamp that actually belongs to this fitting right here. Done. Putting the clamps together. And on this piece of hose, I'm just gonna mark it before I cut it. Alright, so cut it like about half. Almost done with cutting this rubber hose. Alright, done. So let me get the clamps for it. Alright, just about right. You may want to lubricate it a little bit here. That's okay. It looks like I have to either lose something here or cut this a little bit more. I am going to cut it a little bit more, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, let's try this again. Perfect. And perfect. Alright, so it's not all the way around. Alright, not that bad. I just had to move it around a little bit. The hard hose, this one on top here, is a bit flexible, and we're just gonna line up the clamps and just be around done here. No need to over tighten this, just a nice snug fit will be just fine. And if you can, if you're doing this job, whether you're doing this job down the line or for somebody else, try to put the bolts at a good angle so the next person, which can be yourself, can of course not go through a struggle. So let's put this cover on. Feed it to the bottom. Alright, so we have one here. Some of the bolts were snapped off on the other one, so I'm just going to put what I can here. There was another bolt somewhere that fell on the ground, which I'll put together. It's right here on the tire. Here we go, bolt 2. There's one that goes up there. I believe I have to get one from my stash. Put it together. Again, not to overkill these. This is just a cover for corrosion. Here we go. Okay, so this one we're going to line up soon. Let's go to the bottom. And here we go. We're just going to line that clamp on. I don't know if I can find a good place to lay you down, guys, but just bear with me here. If I can, well, it's basically what we have to do here. Over here. And nothing yet. I have to open this clamp a little bit more. I have a love and hate relationship with these clamps. Okay. Not that bad. Alright, perfect. I believe this one is at 10. I am going to line it up in such a way that either a screwdriver or a socket can fit through. Okay, right there, right around the corner. I really can't see much. Okay. Okay, so far so good. This new unit did not come with the clamp that these hoses sit on, but it basically just clamps in. So let me just align the 3 bolts on the top, on the body side, line it up. I'll leave you guys down here so I can fill it up with a little bit of gasoline that I have in a container in the garage, see if we have any spillages.